Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from my channel Hybricend Mod Railway. Now today it's time for another Train Sim World video, and as I said in my Saturday live stream, just gone now, I said that this week is the Train Sim World 2 week. So all my videos, this Tuesday video obviously is on Train Sim World, the Thursday and Friday YouTube shorts are also on Train Sim World, and as I said in my Saturday live stream, the Sunday live stream, because this week's live stream is on Sunday because we've got a family event, this week's live stream, which is on Sunday, will be a tribute to the British Railways and the incredible machine and the fastest diesel engine in the world, actually, that is the British Railways Class 43 HST. And Sunday, all being well, and hopefully I can get everything working okay, Sunday will be a tribute to the Great Western HST. So I am looking forward to that. I am looking forward to the kerfuffle that we'll be trying to stream on Train Sim World with quite a dodgy setup, but we'll get to that when it comes to it. But I would just like to say, in case there is a little bit of crackling or fuzzy or glitchy or the sound's not quite right in just a couple of moments, I do apologise for that. It's just the way I'm having to record this, as I explained a bit last week. I have twiddled some of the settings so you won't get that sweeping across the screen from top to bottom, but there might still be a little bit of glitchiness. But other than that, it should be fairly good. I've got the settings as high as I can on this laptop without it crashing and flashing network connection errors in the bottom corner. But anyway, enough rambling. We are on the London Underground Bakerloo line today. And I've got to remember where the route is. We're going on the timetable. I want to select that and we want to continue. So we want one that is it 28 minutes long? I want Elephant and Castle to Queen's Park. There we go. So we are doing the 201D-04 Elephant and Castle to Queen's Park service, starting at 36 minutes past 6 and taking us a duration of around 28 minutes. So buckle your seatbelts and expect some turbulence as we start the service. Roll the intro. Okay then, we've loaded in Elephant and Castle to Queen's Park. First thing to do will be to open the doors. Oh, I can't. I've got to put that in first, have I? Nope, I haven't. We're going to be late already because it doesn't give you enough time to set up. There we go. Yeah, this could be a problem. Right, so we want to do all the pre-flight checks. We want medium heat because it's April. We want low speed because we don't want to be deafened. We want cab light to right. Drop light interlock cut out so that we can open the doors. And we want to go to off and release. Let the brakes build up and full power. I was doing something else. Oh yes, I was taking the window down. First stop is Lambeth North. And normally if I wasn't trying to stay on time for a video, I would run to the back of the train and change the destination board, but we haven't got time for that nonsense today. Set the lighting, heating and venting. We want the... Can I get the gauge light on here? Tail light right off and tail light left off. It's all good. And we can power up. That is why I put the windows down so you can hear that noise. Cute little whistle. An interesting thing about these tube trains is, even though I've just rammed it straight up to parallel, if I take it back down to shunt, now you might think, oh well, that'll just take you down some power notches and leave you in shunt mode. Similarly, if I went up to series and took it back down to shunt, you might think, oh well, that just puts you in shunt mode. What's the point of doing that? Well, no, actually, because of the way the electronics and the motor speed and all that, I'm not going to go into because I don't really understand myself how it works. But because of the way the motor power and the control handle works on these trains, if I put it in parallel and then take it down to shunt, it will actually leave it in the parallel setting, which is really good because you can go up to parallel, take it down to shunt, and be one step away from taking off all power, but still on the highest power setting, if you know what I mean. So instead of having to click it down 3 notches from full power to nothing, you can still have first power on the first notch, but only have to click it down one notch to turn it off, if you get what I mean. Hope that makes sense. So obviously if you're in parallel, you've got to swing it all the way around to off and release, whereas if you're in shunt, after bringing it down from parallel, because of the way it works, you are still technically in full parallel, and then it's just one click and you're from full power to nothing. Hope that makes sense. Oh, signal's still red. I guess we can pull up to it. I'll just pretend that's intentional. Ah, now it's gone green. Good. That was definitely intentional. You see the track splits off there and joins back up. Lovely. And swallowed up by the gaping mouth. Track splits off again there. I've set the destination board. Yes, I've already talked about that. Our next station is Waterloo. I did open that. Yes, I did open that window. So what I can do here is I can stick it down into shunt, but I'm still on full power technically. And when I want to power off, I can just one click and I'm off. It's brilliant, really. I'm sure it might not be the safest thing, and it might be a bit annoying if you want to turn down the power but not want to have to off and release, if you actually wanted to go from full power to a little bit less power. But yeah, I don't really have to do that. Pretty much perfect stop there. I mean, shouldn't really get out of my cab, but let's see. Yeah, the doors are still on that side of that barrier, so that's still a perfectly fine stop. I mean, the signal, we haven't gone past the signal, so it's technically still a good stop. Lock the doors. I know it says wait, but if I can make up some time and the signal's green, I might as well make up some time. I will make a mental note actually to actually press the button, because if I just press D-pad right or D-pad left, it just keeps clicking until it's open the doors and clicking until it's shut the doors when I do either of those things. So, and I am aware that that can get a bit annoying, not just for you, but for me as well. So I will make a mental note now to actually press the button. Yellow, we've got a yellow there, so that might mean the next one's red. Oh, no, now it's green. So we can power back up. It was only red is that one because we're catching up to the train in front of us because I set off early. Embankment next. I will let you know which of these stations I've been to. I haven't been to Elephant Castle and I haven't been to Waterloo. And I haven't been to Embankment, so I'll let you know the ones we have been to. We are doing the entire underground section today, because obviously the tube is known for being underground, which is why it's called the underground, or the tube actually. I did think about doing the outside section, but I thought no. Every other trainer drives outside, we can do one that's underground for once. Lovely, and mental note to press the button, there we go. Can I look outside? No, I can't. Despite being not in the tunnel, I can't actually look outside. I can do on the outside section, because obviously we're outside then. Lock the doors. We are 25 seconds ahead. Smashing. Lovely clacking noise there. So I'm expecting the signal after this to be green and yellow and then red. Oh, it depends how the train in front of us is doing, really. Can't see the signal yet, though. I do apologise if it looks a bit blocky. It's simply because it's underground and I am streaming from my Xbox to my laptop to be able to record the audio and video in one. Because previously, and I know I've said this millions of times, but I had to record the audio and video separately and it were a pain syncing it. So although the actual video quality might be slightly less, the actual synchronisation, which was the bugbear and was my pain in the backside to have to sort out, it's a lot easier for me to make these, which means they're going to be more frequent, which is why I'm doing this Train Sim World Week. I think, did I press the button myself there? I don't think I did. I'll remember to press it to close it though. There we go. And stick it on parallel, the doors will close. And there we go. So we're 20 seconds ahead, actually. That's not bad. This is something I know tube drivers do. To keep up to speed, they just do shunt, off and release, shunt, off and release, just to keep bumping the speed up. Thankfully, we didn't have to stop at that red. We've got double green there. If it's green and yellow, then I think, as far as I'm aware, that means the next signal is going to be red. I don't know if they go yellow and the yellow. I don't know if they go yellow and yellow on the tube like they do on the British Railways. Or the National Rail Network, I should say. I know they go green and green if that signal and the next signal's green. I know they go green and yellow if the next signal is red. I don't know if green and yellow can also mean that two signals after that is also red. Because I know on the British Railways network, I keep saying British Railways, on the Network Rail Network, I am aware that the signalling process for getting you to stop at a signal is normally green and yellow, which means the next signal will be double yellow, and double yellow means the signal after that signal is going to be red. I'm not sure if it works the same way on the underground. I'm not sure if it has the sort of progressive signalling like that. There's no point in me pulling up to that signal. But yeah, I don't know if that happens on the tube. We'll have to watch out for that on this route. Let me know if it does down in the comments. It might not do. It might just be by chance that the green and yellow signal had a red after it. But usually on the Network Rail bit, that would be a double yellow after the green and yellow, and then it'd be, excuse me, red. Not sure if that works like that on the tube, so I shall stop banging on about it. Could have pulled forward and saved us 30 seconds there, but it doesn't matter. That's cool. You can see the yellow signals going green ahead of us. Oh, you could. Oh, speeding slightly. Just get it down to 1 mile an hour under. There we go. So it does let you have 4 miles an hour leeway. Technically it's 3.5, but it looks like 4 because the speedometer, for some ludicrous reason, goes to 75. Don't know why they just don't keep it at 50 and make the denominations or the resolution a bit more accurate, but whatever. What was the last station? Piccadilly Circus. I have been to Piccadilly Circus. I haven't been to Charing Cross though, but I have been to Oxford Circus. Thankfully the 20 isn't before this station. Remember to press the button myself. There we go. A little bit of update on my real railway, my model railway I should say, while loading the passengers, is that I have bought a new train. It's not a train to keep, it's one of my usual buy a non-runner or poor runner from eBay, fix it up and sell it on for a bit of profit whilst the buyer knows that they've got a good product after they've received it kind of jobby. No, that's a long way of explaining it, but that's the only way I can really explain it. I've bought a Triang Great Western Railways pannier tank, a complete non-runner according to the seller. Says I put it on the track and it's completely dead. Now I've got a load of Triang spare parts. I've got spare brushes, spare motors, spare brush springs, spare isolators. I can even make isolators if I want to out of a bit of wire insulation. However, that is the next project to fix up. That will be the next real, hopefully, depending on what I've got on and what videos I want to make before then, that should be one of my next proper videos, not including obviously this week and the Train Sim World videos. So either next Tuesday, that might be a video fixing up the pannier tank, although if it's very complicated to fix, it might be 2 or 3 Tuesdays time. But just know that soon there will be a restoration video on the pannier tank before I sell it on. By the time that video goes out, I will have it on eBay. So if you would like to bid on it, I'm not saying you have to. I just know that some of my subscribers have bought trains off me before, and if you would like to do so again, I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying if you do happen to be in the market for a pannier tank, and as I'm saying, you do not have to buy my trains. I'm not forcing you to. It's just there for easy access if you want to. Because I know some of my subscribers are building their model railway collection and do like to buy, trains off me. As I say, not forcing you. Oh, we're not going to stop here. Emergency! Oh God! Oh, if that was red, we might not. I know the signal's probably just about there, which is why I've got 1 yard. That was dangerous. Anyway, I was just saying, some of my subscribers do like to buy trains off me when building their collections because they know it'll be good quality, or at least running well. But yeah, as I keep reiterating, you do not have to. It is completely your choice, as Marco Pierre White would say. It is your choice. There's no real recipe. It's not your. It's your choice. Anyway, I'll shut up about repeating the same thing 4 million times. Let's carry on. What station was that? Regent's Park? Don't think I've been to Regent's Park. Anyway, we didn't technically pass the signal on the last station, so if it was red, we would have been fine. Passengers might have got flung 14 feet forwards from the chairs, though, but it doesn't matter. It's London, after all. People honestly don't care. I mean, London's known for being a scummy city, isn't it? It's not like it's anywhere important or it's got any significance to the UK, is it? Whoa! I thought I was speeding then. See, it tells you you can do 30, but I bet what they actually tell you is to not do 30. Just because you can do a speed limit doesn't mean you have to. Well, yes, in the terms of trains it does, otherwise it means you're late. But yeah, I was doing the speed limit, probably actually doing slightly under the speed limit there, and it felt like I was doing twice what I should have been doing. But anyway, if I can do it, I'll do it. Where are we now? Baker Street. I have been to Baker Street. Sherlock Holmes. Lock the doors by hand. I forgot to open them by... Oh, we can't go. The signal's red. That's why you have a DRA. No DRA on the underground, unfortunately. Eight seconds and we'll be off, so I'll get the brakes released. And I'll get us a bit of power on because it's not going to take us 2 seconds to do 20 yards. There we go. Marylebone next, then Edgware Road, then Paddington, then Warwick Avenue, then Maida Vale, then Kilburn Park, then Queen's Park, then Queen's Park siding because we're going into the sheds. Not actually that long. I mean, the stations are only 500 yards apart, so. Marylebone. I haven't been to Marylebone. I've owned Marylebone in Monopoly. I haven't been to Marylebone, I don't think. Might have been through Marylebone, but I don't... actually... No, I don't think I have. Yeah, I am counting not going through them as well. I think I am. Oh, we're not going to stop again. Oh, we might do. Stop. Yeah, as we slow down, the braking force gets quicker, so we're alright. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh yeah, I remember. You can open the doors by pressing the D-pad and it will only click once because they do open instantly. But because they beep a bit and take a little while to shut to stop anyone getting trapped when you close them, it does repeatedly press the button until they close. So if you do the D-pads, that's why I need to remember to close them with the button. I think I have been doing that. We were a little bit late there at that station. Eh? Oh, I thought... I thought it said 6:53:58, not 6:52. Not put my teeth in. I thought we were late then. I thought it had jumped ahead by a minute. I thought the top clock had said 6:53:58 and it actually said 6:52:58. I thought we were in trouble there, not gonna lie. I thought I'd done some massive cock up by not driving quickly enough. But no, we haven't. So we're alright. Pulling into Edgware Road. Might have been to Edgware Road. I'm not sure. I don't think I have. We're not going to stop again. Damn it! Stop dithering on the brake. You're coming into a station at 30 miles an hour. You'd be shot if that was real life. Stop dithering. Talk and do, but don't talk and not do. Anyway, we didn't pass the signal. It's fine. The passengers don't mind. It's not like London's had any significance at all, is it really? Yeah, I'm late by 2 seconds now, despite speeding terribly. Right, off we go. How am I late? I was a minute early. Disgraceful. See, I'm not going to get there in... Oh, wait, hang on a minute. I thought that said 11 seconds. I've done it again. I thought it said 55 and the seconds, not 54 and the seconds in the top left-hand clock. I'm going loopy. Anyway, because it is taking me a little bit longer, I will speed ever so slightly and then slam on the brakes for this 20. As long as we're at 24-ish, 25, yeah, that's alright. There we go. Efficiency. You see, that's another tight curve that doesn't feel like a 20 limit. Best not overshoot here, there's a signal. And even bumpers back up to 20. Don't overshoot the signal. Don't overshoot the signal. Well, we're early. Just stop and unlock the doors. Right, well, we've had a bit of a problem there, so I'm not going to try and do that again because it takes too long. I think we'll swap on to one of the other routes and we'll see what we can do. That is the biggest failure I've ever done in trains. No, it's not actually. My biggest failure was derailing a train when ramming a 47 and an 08 and 7 carriages into a pair of buffers at 8 miles an hour. Okay, folks, I'm back. We're just coming up to the 25-minute mark, so I think we can go on a little bit longer. Now, I don't want to do an underground route. So let's see. I need a route that's got. I could do the St Ives to St Earth branch line, but I just don't feel like being in another boxy DMU because we were in a 101 last week. West Somerset Rail. I could do a run around on the West Somerset Railway, although we've already been on the West Somerset Railway quite a lot. Oh, I know what we can do. We can go on the Transpennine. And I think there's a bring into service from one of the Sulzers. Let's have a look. Timetable. We'll do the 47 because I'm not particularly keen on the 45. Well, I am. I just don't fancy driving it at the moment. Should be a bring into service route down here. Or is that the D? I think that's the DMU. Yeah, it's the DMU that's the bring into service. Have I got any short custom scenarios? No, but we can make one. We'll go. We'll name it Quick. No, I can just use Xbox Predictor as text. There we go. Quick. Let's do Batley to Morley. Batley to Morley. There we go. We can actually pick any of these. What do we want to use? Do we use the 37? No, because we can't use carriages. Alright, we'll use the 47, not in green. That one, and we'll do 4 Mark 1s. There we go. We'll set it to... What time is it now when I'm filming? Oh, crikey, 4 minutes past 9. Right, let's do 9:05 at night. Many, many years later. So I'm going to do 9:05, which is current time. Player service, yes. Confirm. Name cannot be empty. Why? 1. There we go. Confirm and back. And we will do my very, very quick scenario just to finish off the shambles of a route we've just finished on. So I'll not roll the intro, but let's roll into my short scenario. Let's get the train set up, and then I will make a quick passenger announcement. Hopefully it won't be interrupted by some idiot running the train through a red signal this time. Marker lights on, we don't need any of that. Oh yes we do. Desk light switch on, don't need a tail light, none of those do anything. Train heat, yes please. Can I uncrouch now? Yes. And then we'll turn the right cab light on. Air brakes. I thought these were vacuum braked coaches. I mean, we've got time. We haven't got any time limits. Let's have a look. So here we are, our Mark 1s. They're not like guards vans, are they? They're like post office vans type things. So yeah, that's alright. Dual braked, dual heated. So that means steam or electric heated and steam or electric heated and air or vacuum brakes. So air brakes is fine. They release a lot quicker than vacuum brakes anyway. Not keen on vacuum brakes, unless it's a 101 DMU. But when you start getting more than 2 DMUs coupled together, and you get into like 4 and 6 cars, then it can be a bit annoying, because although the vacuum brakes release very quickly on a single, 2-car DMU, when you start getting 4 and 6, they do take a long time to release. So yeah, that's alright. So, quick passenger announcement, just to let the passengers know where we're going. Hello passengers, and thank you very much for joining us on today's British Railways Batley to Morley service. Our journey time today should be no more than 10 minutes, and we are going, as I say, from Batley to Morley. Should take us around 10 minutes and 3.1 miles to go. Today you are hauled by a BR Corporate Blue with yellow ends, class 47, number 47485. Totally didn't just read that off the side of the engine there. And as I say, should be there in less than 10 minutes, especially if I can do some speeding. But thank you very much for joining today, everyone. Thank you very much for your questions as well. And I'll speak to you again in Morley. Enjoy the flight. And we're rolling backwards. Power! Power! Lovely horn there. Smashing. Right, off we go. I am aware we were on the Northern Transpennine last week. I am aware of that because we were in the 101 DMU, but I just really wanted a quick route that didn't take me too long to find out, seeing as it is now 7 minutes past 9. But yeah, just a quick little route just to finish off. I quite like the Northern Transpennine. Nothing wrong with it at all. Quite a bleak day. Full power. Quite claggy for once. They must have improved the clag. Or whether it's just claggy because it's against a dark sky, I don't know. But they've definitely improved something with the clag. Need to get a BR Blue 47 myself. Got my eyes on the city of Choro from Hornby. Yep, looks good. You can hear the turbo whine in the background. Are the 47s turbocharged? I don't think they are, but there's some sort of whine in the background. Is the class... Yes, this is me googling it. 47 turbocharged. No, because it's a diesel, you idiot. Is it... No, I don't... No, hang on a minute. Turbocharged and intercooled diesel, apparently. I don't know whether that's right. That's the first website I came to. Anyway, you can hear some sort of loud whine that only kicks in at full power, or nearly full power in the background. I might just be chatting complete rubbish here, but you know what I mean. I hope you do anyway. Not much echo to say we're in a tunnel. Not much echo to say we're in a tunnel. Quite poor, actually. Horn sounds in general on this game are either sound so artificial, are really glitchy, so you'll, blast the horn and then on the release it'll sort of go, it'll like stutter halfway through blowing the horn. So instead of like just playing the low-toned horn, low-tone horn there, you'll be like, you need to get some serious brakes on here. You'll be blowing the horn and then it'll stutter and crackle halfway through and then carry on. So they either sound super artificial, like the 442 Talent 2, or the stutter halfway through, or they're not very echoey. So yeah, horns in this game are unfortunately quite poor. But as I've said before, when I play this game, I'm not reviewing the content, I'm just driving it because I'm not a video game reviewer. And this isn't a channel for video game reviews, it's about enjoying the trains. Have I got... Oh, no, I ain't got driver Steve in second man position today. That's a bit of a shame. Morley, here we come.
Hello passengers and thank you for joining us on today's Batley to Wally service. It took us less than 10 minutes as I was able to fly through some signals and get us here on time. It was a late day, it's going to leave 21 11 and 32 seconds. Thank you very much for joining us on this 3 hour past 47, no 47, 45.
Thank you very much for joining us on VR service today, and I do hope to see you sometime soon. I'll stick us anywhere here, and thank you for riding with British Railways this evening. Lovely. Will it let me continue? No, it won't let me continue to free roam. Damn it. Right then, everyone, this is this weird guy on the front screen who just aims at stares at you and somewhat creeps you out. I don't know why I'm here. I've just been told by the developers to stand here for all eternity. And I don't know why my coat looks really, it looks like somebody's boosted the sharpness, and I've got some black lines just running through my head every time I turned it. But the devs just told me to stay here for all eternity. But anyway, George, thanks you very much for watching today's video. He hopes that you enjoyed it, and he hopes that the actually quite unplanned mishap, he tells me, made you all laugh. Obviously, I'm not a comedian, but I do have my funny moments, I think. I don't know. This is just a script that George has given me. But anyway, George, just thank you for watching today's video. I've been Driver Steve. Yep, I've been fired from the London Underground and both the Northern Transpennine now for aggressive braking and upsetting the passengers with hideous and frankly inaudible... Sorry, George has been fired from the London Underground and Northern Transpennine for hideous braking and inaudible public announcements. But anyway, thank you very much for watching today's video, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.